What's going on, guys? I want to talk to you today about a clip I came across. It's about like robot tattooing.
Oh, God, that hurts.
Our jobs are gone. I'm no longer going to be a tattooer. It's official. Robots can do it just as well as I can. Let's talk about this clip.
The tattoo world continues to grow in popularity. According to Pew Research, a third of Americans have a tattoo, and the industry itself could be worth up to $4 billion by 2030.
Okay, just before we get started, I hate when people call tattooing an industry. It's a trade. I don't like it. I just don't like it.
Wants to change that industry for the better. We told you last year about blackdot, which built one of the world's first automatic tattooing devices, and now it's taking appointments. KXAN's Blake Devine got a glimpse for us at how it works. Hey, Blake.
Hey, you know, it's quite the concept, Avery. This futuristic device is now etching ink into customers right here in Austin. I talked to a local tattoo artist asking him his thoughts on this new technology. The fidelity.
This thing looks like an MRI machine. You stick your arm in it. They probably cinch it down as tight as you can so you can't move. And then it does a tattoo on you. It's kind of crazy. It seems so weird to have a procedure done like that rather than it being like, I don't know, talking to someone, having an interaction with humans. It's just kind of, I don't know, already weird.
That is possible, where it literally looks like there's a picture that has been like put onto the body is just insane. Like it's no one's done this high resolution tattooing before.
Okay, people have done high resolution tattoos before. At any size. I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, maybe the machine is doing like really good tattoos. Actually, I know for a fact that it does do pretty okay tattoos, but to say like no one's ever done tattooing like that before, it's just BS.
Human hair. A detailed design is being tattooed onto the arm of Kevin Rose.
When the needle actually hits the skin, it is way less painful than a traditional tattoo.
This is a new reality because of this blackdot device. Founder Joel Pennington says it can replicate a work of art through a digital database.
We're able to upload artwork into it. We create it into stippling, which is high density dots, and we execute it with surgical precision.
With this device already operating in Austin,
I hate it. Tattooers are notorious for hating anything that is advancing tattooing. This is the worst one. I can't imagine any tattooer looking at this and being like, oh, okay, cool, let's just do it that way. These people who aren't involved in tattooing are putting their grubby little hands into it and taking as much money out of it as possible. That's what I think of immediately. I don't know if you feel the same way. Maybe you don't, but that's how I feel.
Funny man. Asking him his thoughts on how this could change the tattoo industry.
A little strange for the local tattoo artist to know that there's a machine out there that's doing the same thing we are.
Although these credit card sized tattoos are offering artists access to a new revenue stream. Every time a tattoo is executed on the blackdot device,
These are a little different than the old school machines, but
its artist gets paid a percentage through royalty.
it would be just an extra side hustle almost that most tattoo artists.
I don't believe it for a second. There's no way that tattooers will be making more money from this than they would by normally tattooing. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, you've already gotten rid of the tattooer. Why don't you just get rid of the artist completely? Just go AI. So you don't need us anymore. We're no longer useful, and if the clients don't care and they don't mind getting tattooed by a robot, like why do you even need a tattooer at this point for this type of stuff?
Artists have anyways because they're painters or do stuff on the side.
As for Rose,
Kevin got right to the front of the queue.
his new tattoo symbolizes something special.
Really excited to be a part of what I see as being, the future of tattooing.
See, that's my problem, is that people who aren't in the business, in the trade, are telling people what the future of tattooing will be. I don't think that this will last. Even if they were doing great, amazing, beautiful art, they're missing the key point of tattooing, and that is the interaction. And that's where all the soul and love of tattooing comes from. It doesn't come from a machine that stipples in some crap on your arm. There's nothing there. Now tattoos are just as soulless as shoes or a t-shirt. It's like there's no heart in it. And I think the majority of clients will not want something like that, even if they come out perfect. I know that there's a fair amount of clients that would want that, like they're dying to have just the most perfect, crisp tattoo that they possibly can, but I don't see that as the majority. And I do think that this is like, no matter how great these tattoos look, I don't think people are gonna be lining up the door to do it. I did some research into it. I started looking up the prices on these tattoos. They're actually not as expensive as I was thinking, but I just don't like it. I mean, obviously I don't like it because my job is to tattoo people, but I don't like it because it's just, there's nothing sacred about tattooing like this. There's nothing cool about it. It's just taking all the most amazing things about tattooing and taking a big fat turd on it. But that's how I feel about it. How do you feel about it? Let me know. I'm sure you are lining out the door to get your Pinterest tattoo on your forearm done by a robot. But there you go. I might only be making videos for the rest of my life now because tattooing is done. So make sure you like, subscribe. We need each one of you. Thanks so much.